what's up, guys? To Intuitive 717, I am back with another reading. I hope you guys are doing incredibly well. Divine Feminines, I do have a quick message here to share with you. I do feel like your Divine Masculines are creating a tower moment in their life so that they can see you in the physical, because I'm hearing a lot of conflict, okay? I feel like they made the mistake of opening up to too many people about this connection, and now everybody feels like they need to give them advice. So somebody may be coming towards you just randomly, drastically. They don't care if it's going to create a tower moment. Somebody's ready to move about boldly in this connection, okay? Because they're tired of getting bad advice. The feelings for you don't go anywhere, okay? They may get turned off or deterred depending on what people are saying about why this connection to you is so strong. I really do feel like they've just gotten really bad advice. Like, the only thing that they could have or should have done was, approach you. Hey, I want to see you. I have these strong feelings for you. I can't get you out of my mind. Would you like to meet with me? Can I see you? Can I spend time with you? Instead, I feel like they went and they opened up to every Tom, Dick, and Harry about their feelings for you, and they allowed other people to try to explain the connection to you. And I feel like a lot of these people that they shared the connection with, their vibes, maybe your masculines didn't pick up on this, but immediately those people were jealous. They would say anything they needed to say to deter your masculines or delay or detour some kind of detour, create some kind of detour where your masculines would avoid you at all costs. Okay, I'm seeing that girlfriend that you could just open up to and tell everything. And she at first lets you know, wow, this is something you should definitely look into and explore. And then a week later, it's like, oh, by the way, I looked into this for you, and it turns out this could be witchcraft. This could be, some kind of like devil energy, whatever the case is in your connection. If these are friends of your divine masculine, these friends could be jealous of the connection because they don't want to see the divine masculine be with someone like you. They'll put things into the divine masculine's path, like their head about things not working out. You may not be good enough for the masculines, or the masculines could never have a shot with someone like you, divine feminine. You look like the type of divine feminine to be very high maintenance. Maybe you could use men. Maybe you are just not worthy of the divine masculines. They could do so much better. Just certain things like that I feel they were fueled with. Okay, they were fed this information, and there's this part of the journey where someone feels a lot of deep regret because what they are seeing versus what everybody was telling them, like, just things aren't adding up right now. Okay, you may be living a very beautiful, abundant lifestyle. I feel like the universe has created ways for the divine masculine to receive glimpses into your life and who it is you are. And now you have someone left feeling like, I need to see for myself. So they don't care about people's advice right now. In fact, I feel like many of them could be just shutting their mouth about the connection. Like, from now on, I'm just not going to say anything. Ooh, I'm getting plotting as well. Someone might be plotting or planning how it is they're going to approach you. And this time around, nobody knows about these plans. Nobody knows about their movements towards you. Okay, in the past, a lot of your divine masculines would have had people, that's how they started to notice, because they wouldn't talk about you, and then they would have people being like, so, hey, I haven't heard you talk about the divine feminine in a little while. What's going on there? That's how your divine masculine started picking up on, like, I need to move low-key about this, okay? So I'm going to dig into this and see what feelings are developing between you and your divine masculine on an intuitive level, okay? Like, what have they seen? What have they felt? What have they observed that's making them feel a change of heart? Like, they want to create a tower moment. They don't care. They're coming towards you. Oh, we have jealousy. I told you guys. All right. So we have somebody here who terribly is jealous of this connection. And I'm hearing too, like, it's not only the divine masculine's like lover, for example, like in this picture, right? Giving them bad advice or just purposely getting in the way, not wanting to leave them alone, latching onto their energy because they don't want to see them go off and experience this happiness, because maybe the divine masculines have never given this type of genuine happiness to them. So it's like, no way in hell you're going to go give it to somebody else. I'm going to stick around and I'm going to weigh down your energy as long as I possibly can. You're not going anywhere. And I also feel too, guys, like, a lot of people are in this energy when it comes to this connection with you. Okay, a lot of your masculines are feeling like, fuck, I should have never put all these people on your radar. Like, I should have never opened up my mouth about the fact that I was connected to you, because now he feels like he's got all of these people watching you. And I do feel like the jealousy thing is now it's starting to become apparent that many people that he opened up to about this did not want to see you guys together, not because of any other reasons other than the fact that you two were going to experience this type of genuine love, this bliss, this, once in a lifetime true love type of romance. A lot of people didn't want to see that. You know why? They felt and saw the way your masculine's eyes would light up when he would talk about you, right? When your masculines would talk to their friends about some of the things you would do or say, or some of the exchanges you would have, right away I'm hearing that their friends would start feeling like an ache in their heart. Like, damn, I wish a woman would talk to me like that. I wish a woman would say something to me like that. Like, nah, he must be lying. There's no way that's that good. Like, I'm telling you guys, like, some of your masculines might have even shared private, intimate, personal details between you two. They're kicking themselves in the ass for doing stupid shit like that. Because now you have some of their friends on your energy, sending you sexual energy, divine feminines, creating a lot of static and chaos in this connection. Maybe even having jealous energy come out of your divine masculines, creating conflict and chaos in their lives. A lot of these friendships as well, breaking down and breaking apart. Because a lot of your masculines are starting to get protective of you. They don't want these people around that know about you anymore. Okay, what are some things that have been happening around them? Okay, so they're starting to remember and awaken. That's why I'm telling you guys that now they see everything clearly with the jealous energy. And they've been open to receiving with the remember and awakening. Look at this, 2 hands open. Okay, so that's why I feel like no one can really get in the way of this tower moment now, because they're ready for it. In fact, many of them have been asking for it, praying for it. This represents like a second chance as well for many of your divine masculines. Like, they really want to see you in the physical. They've awoken. They see things clearly now. One of the biggest regrets that they have is sharing your connection with people who were toxic, had them stuck in certain patterns, making them act toxic towards you, making them see you as the enemy somehow. This represents many of you stepping away from your divine masculines, having the courage to leave it behind and go after some kind of change and abundance in your own life, divine feminines. Let's see what the divine feminine's energy was when you walked away from all of this. Because that's why they're having so much regrets, right? Things weren't adding up. You became their wish fulfillment. You weren't anything what these people tried to convince them that you were. That's why they're starting to realize that a lot of these people threw so much jealousy and hate and doubt over this connection because they knew where you were headed, divine feminine. They could feel it. They just didn't want your masculines to be a part of it. Right? A lot of his friends didn't want to see him with somebody like you. Hell nah. Then you're going to outrank us. What sense does that make? Nah, stay away from her. She's this, and that. And now another thing too, I feel like a lot of your divine masculines are feeling really stupid for getting caught up in patterns of like being stuck under people's like opinions, or not being able to be autonomous enough to think for themselves, or not being smart enough to catch that game. Right? You let your homies run some game on you and made you lose out. They're feeling like, fuck, how the hell did I get caught up in that shit? Now I'm just as mediocre as all of their asses sitting here around me. And now they're watching you living this beautiful, abundant lifestyle, and they're surrounded by vultures who never wanted to see them happy for nothing. And now all of these things are coming out with the people around them. Had them stuck in some kind of toxic cycle that made them miss out on a big blessing. That's sad. Okay, let's see what's going on with you again currently, divine feminines. What's your current energy like? As they're walking away trying to create this tower moment, what's happening with you? Okay, we have confusion, we have illusions. Can we clarify for the Divine Feminines? Is this something you're aware of or something that you're under? Okay, so you're aware of any illusions now at this time. It's not, I feel like it's not going to be easy for them to come forward because they've created so much confusion and illusions over who it is they really are. You've got your walls up, Divine Feminine. We also have party and external as well. So definitely this connection influenced by external factors. You may have even tried to give them the heads up and the warning about the types of environment and people that they keep around them. That's going to be the cause of them missing out on their blessings, getting caught up in substances. Like environments like this pull you away from your intuition, your goals, your ambitions, right? But this is what they chose. This is what they chose. This is your energy making them very aware of these patterns right here. And that's why someone feels like they're not afraid to create this tower moment anymore. This tower moment is going to be breaking these chains. And it's going to be uncomfortable because I feel like they're going to end up losing a lot of friendships. They may end up going through like that hermiting phase or feel like their circle is shrinking or getting smaller. Because, again, they feel a little bit embarrassed for getting caught up in just the game of being deceived by the people around them. Okay? All right, let's wrap up this message with what the outcome is. What is one thing that they're going to learn moving forward as they take this leap of faith? What is the one thing that's helping them along as they take this leap of faith? Just one card to work with, please, universe. Thank you. All right, so we have teaching and learning. It's a big learning experience, and I feel like for a lot of your divine masculines, they're now starting to, I feel, be open enough to a lot of the lessons that they've learned so far. I feel like with this card, it's like whatever happens, happens. Either way, I'm going to learn something out of this experience. You could be teaching them a damn good lesson too, Divine Feminines. And for once in their life, they're sitting down and paying attention in class. They're allowing you now to take over and teach and learn. So I feel like as someone creates this tower moment, the reason they're purposely creating it this time is because they know it's a lesson that, you know, they created for themselves. They could have chose a different path back then, but now it's a teaching moment. It's a learning experience now. They may have a lot more manure to, heap, shovel, but yeah, it's a learning experience. Okay, I know I said that was going to be the last card, but let me get one romance angel card as well. What kind of truths do they want to express to you when they do communicate? What do they want you to know? Okay, so keep an open mind. I'm hearing be patient with me. Don't block me out. And maybe that's because of the teaching and learning card as well. It's like a message for the Divine Feminines to remember the journey. Okay, many of you might just want to stick it to them, right? Hey, you made your bed. I see some of your comments, guys. You guys know you want to stick it to them. You guys love it when they're in this energy of regret, dropping the ball, watching the snakes come out of the grass, right? Biting on their ankles. And then there you guys are kicked up, told you so, sipping on your lemonade, okay? But remember, your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations because on the twin flame journey, you were meant to teach and learn from one another, even through a lot of the heartbreak, the betrayal, a lot of the triggers, a lot of that stuff is, sometimes it's hard to see it and feel it in the moment. But they just want you to be patient with them and keep an open mind. And maybe at this time, try to remember that, this is all part of that journey that you two are on and that you two agreed, to teach one another, constantly taking off that mask and becoming the most authentic version of yourself. All right. So somebody definitely wants to come towards you in this more, forgiving way, playful way. Could you keep an open mind with me? Would you be patient with me? I really do want to see you in the physical. I want to get to know you because I did a terrible job of receiving this connection when I first got it as a gift. So now could you keep an open mind with me? Some of you might hear your divine masculine say things like, can we start over? Right? They might send you like a pop-up text or flowers at your door or something that says, can we start over? Can we do this again? All right, guys. So, and don't roll your eyes at that. You guys are worthy of shit like that happening to you. You know what I mean? Don't roll your eyes. He'll never do that. Why? You guys are worthy of it. You guys are worthy of man's making a move like that, right? You just have to be able to stay in your energy and make sure you call it in. So, all right, guys, that's what I have for you for today. If you guys would like to do a personal session with me, reach me over at hipsy.com. Join the channel memberships if you guys would like those 18 plus readings. I haven't shared one in a while. Maybe I'll save it for tonight. I'll try to do one after this one for those of you who are like, when is she going to share one? All right, join the memberships, guys. There's tons on there. I love you. Take it easy. I'll catch you in the next one, guys. Bye.